So, good day, ma'am. This is my report for this topic on fighting the war against forgetting by Risha Abubakar. An introduction to defenders of our heritage issue of the Philippines, Yearbook 2005. To be internationally recognized is to be deeply rooted in the cultural tradition of one's own music of pestle on mortar, essays, scattering essays. The music of pestle on mortar. Indeed, many years of our culture are already in danger of being wiped out by a narrow, wanted sense of what constitutes modern, which has sadly contributed to our apathy towards rise, destroy the instance, the practice of renovating instead of preserving ancient churches lends to destroy the sacredness of the natural design. Or consider the ideas of modern medicine. John Ferris recently has frowned upon illiterate folk sourcing medical herbal from the breast near their community, tapping at the reservoir of their ancestor wisdom. But years of new things, see or my Nepa but is very small, take their side cheek toll on many of us Filipinos who work bare feet in the soil, living as we are in country as is still physically agro-industrial. For how else can we explain our misplaced sense of shame for our dirty little hands, for our smallness, even for your own color and language? As in the case of those who try to unlearn their provincial accents to weak flawless English, French, or German. We forgot our courage, our resilience, our bayanihan, our strength in numbers. According to political scientists, we lack a social memory. Indeed, Filipino culture is, excuse me, all at once terrifying, colorful, disturbing, beautiful, uh, but resembles the glinting emerald map of our own archipelago, refracted through the different monalities and sensibilities of our 70 subjects. In his inimitable, colorful language dance, anthropologist Ramon Busan explains to us that there is no such thing as an authentic folk dance when it is performed on stage and out of its natural context. So, so, kuan kanina report kay tungkol siya sa kalagahan ng huwag kalimutan ang ating kultura at tradisyon bilang Pilipino. So kuan sa author diri nga kuan na daw kanang hinay-hinay na daw nagkawala ang mga sinaunang kuan ba kaugalian at mga kaalaman kuan tungod daw sa pag kaning bag-o nga modernong paraan ng pamumuhay karon ba kaning tas uh, cultural heritage ang culture na nato kay pares ng music gamit sa bahay like pestle and mortar, tas traditional medicine kay bahagi ng kuan ng kanang pagkakilanlan. So anaran language and culture under Cristobal Cruz and Republic Act 7356. The role of language in the promotion and development of Philippines culture and the arts is emphasized in the provision for the National Committee on Language and Translation. This committee is tasked, among others, to prepare a national translation program for notable works by Filipino authors, including world classics, into the national language, Filipino, and in other major languages in the Philippines. The concept culture as cited in RA 7356, which has been translated in Filipino by the Committee on Language and Translation, has 5 characters that constitute its principles. So the first one is cultural. Culture is a right. Number 2, culture expresses the national identity. So number 3 is culture is independent, dynamic, progressive, and a pro-people. So, number 4, culture is for the people, and therefore, the national cultural policies and the programs to be formulated are pluralistic, democratic, free, and liberative. 5 is that culture is for the people. So, mauna siya ang 5 characteristics. Section 7 of RA 7356 make the Filipino citizens responsible for the preservation of the national historical and cultural heritage and its indigenous traditions. The concept culture then is characterized in RA 7356 using the Bierstedt model social all basta. So, the ideas, belief, attitude of the people as national community, which include their scientific knowledge and belief, their religious belief, their myths, legends, folk literature, superstitions, riddles, proverbs and saying, literature, philosophy, and such others. Their norms or ways of doing, which include those as described by a constitutes, laws, rules and regulations, creed, customs, habit, rituals, ceremonies, and modes. The material or natural resources they have, which include natural resources and material wealth, infrastructures, technology, artists, work of art, and the like. So, ano to? Modernization versus tradition. Modernization versus tradition. So, dahil daw sa modernong idea tulad ng pag-renovate ng mga lumang simbahan at hindi na paggamit ng halamang gamot, mawawala ang mga makasanayang gamit at kaalaman na minana natin mula sa mga minuno. So, colonial mentality na na-discuss po ni sa report ang kanaganing ikaulaw sa ubang Pilipino sa kanilang ikaulaw daw sa ubang Pilipino ang kanilang kulay, mga language at culture. Parang mas gusto pa ng iba ang kanang mas gusto pa sa uban ang banyaga kaysa sa sarili natin. Pagkakakilanlan, dapat nating pahalagahan kung sino tayo bilang Pilipino. Kahit maliit o simple lang ang pamumuhay natin, mahalaga ang ating koneksyon sa lupa at tradisyon. So, ang fighting the war against forgetting daw kay paalala sa atin na huwag ikahiya ang ating kultura mahalaga ang tradisyon sa pagbubuo ng ating pagkatao at pagkabansa. Dapat natin itong alalahanin, alagaan at ipasa sa susunod na henerasyon. So, that's all for today, ma'am. Thank you.